Most people wake up and immediately lose control of their day. They check their phone before their feet touch the ground. They let the world dictate their emotions before they have even had a moment to think. The moment you wake up is the most important moment of your entire day. This is when you have complete control. This is when nobody is demanding anything from you. This is when you decide what kind of day you are going to have. The Stoic understands this. They wake up early, not because they love waking up early, but because they understand the power of owning the first hours of the day. When you wake up early, you are not running behind. You are not reacting to emergencies. You are not drowning in other people's priorities. You are in control. The first discipline is this. You do not touch your phone for at least 1 hour after waking up. You do not check messages. You do not watch videos. You do not let the world interrupt your mind. Instead, you own those hours. You make your bed. This simple act teaches your mind one thing. You are in control of your environment. You can complete tasks. You can create order from chaos. Then you hydrate. You drink water, coffee. Because your body has been without water for 8 hours. Then you move. Your body needs movement before it needs stimulation. You exercise or stretch or walk. Then and only then do you have your coffee. This is not a reward. This is a moment. Intentional calm after intentional action. Your mind is already disciplined. Your body is already awake. Your coffee is just a moment to think clearly. The Stoics called this premeditatio malorum, negative visualization. You spend these morning hours thinking about the day ahead and preparing for what might challenge you. What stress might come today? How will you handle it? What is within your control? What is not? These are the questions you ask yourself while the world is still quiet. By the time your day actually begins, you have already won. You have already made important decisions. You have already completed meaningful action. You are not reactive. You are proactive. Most people never experience this. They give away their morning to other people's urgency. This is why they feel like they have no control. This is why stress owns them. The Stoic takes their morning back, and from that moment forward, their entire day is different. Your mind is the only thing you truly control. This is the foundation of Stoicism. Everything else can be taken from you, but your mind, your responses, your discipline, those are always yours. The problem is that most people never train their mind. They let it wander. They let it get distracted. They let external events dictate their internal state. This is slavery of the mind. Mental discipline means training your thoughts to serve you, not the other way around. When stress comes today, and it will, your untrained mind will panic, will worry, will catastrophize. An untrained mind does not know how to handle difficulty. A disciplined mind recognizes stress. This is what is happening. Right now, I cannot control this situation, but I can control my response. I can control my effort. I can control my attitude. Marcus Aurelius faced war and plague and betrayal. He did not let any of it destroy his internal peace. Because he had trained his mind, he understood that his thoughts were the only battlefield that actually mattered. You have the same power. You can train your mind right now. This begins with awareness. When you feel stress, when you feel anxiety, when you feel overwhelmed, pause, stop and ask yourself, what exactly am I worried about? Is this within my control or not? If it is within your control, take action. Stop worrying and act. If it is not within your control, let it go. Do not waste mental energy on things you cannot change. This is Stoic wisdom. This is mental discipline. You are training your mind to use its energy efficiently. You are training it to distinguish between what matters and what does not. Your laptop will bring stress today. Your emails will bring demands. Your notifications will bring urgency. None of this is worth. Losing your mind over your internal peace is more valuable than any email. The Stoic sits at the laptop, knowing they can only control their work. They cannot control how others respond. They cannot control outcomes. They can only control their effort and their attitude. And from that freedom comes real productivity, because your mind is not cluttered with worry. Your focus is not scattered by anxiety. You are working from a place of internal discipline, not external pressure. This is the difference between exhaustion and effectiveness. Most people are exhausted because they are fighting their own mind. Stoic is effective because they have trained their mind to work with them, not against them. You do not change your life through motivation. You change your life through ritual, through repeated small actions that compound over time. The problem with motivation is that it is unreliable. Some days you feel motivated. Some days you do not. What happens on the days you do not feel motivated? If your discipline depends on motivation, you will fail. The Stoic does not depend on motivation. The Stoic depends on ritual. A ritual is something you do regardless of how you feel, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of your mood. Your morning routine is a ritual. You make your bed whether you feel like it or not. You exercise whether you feel like it or not. You meditate whether you feel like it or not. This is not motivation. This is discipline, and discipline is what actually changes your life. The ritual serves a deeper purpose. It is not just about the action. It is about what the action teaches your mind about you. When you complete your ritual every single day, you are teaching yourself, I am someone who follows through. I am someone who has discipline. I am someone who does what they say they will do. This identity compounds. Over weeks and months and years, you become the person who does these things automatically. Your character shifts. Your self-respect increases. Your internal state improves. Most people try to change their life through willpower, through motivation, through big grand goals. This never works because willpower runs out, because motivation fades, because big goals feel overwhelming. The Stoic changes their life through small rituals. You do not need extraordinary motivation to make your bed. You do not need to feel amazing to go to the gym. You just do it because you are the kind of person who does it. And slowly over time, these small actions reshape everything. Your physical health improves. Your mental clarity increases. Your confidence grows. Your stress decreases. But here is what most people do not understand. These rituals are not separate from your life. They are your life. Your life is the sum of your daily rituals, nothing more. So the question becomes, what rituals are you creating every single day? Are you creating rituals that build discipline and strength? Or are you creating rituals of distraction and weakness? The choice is yours. The Stoic chooses discipline. They build rituals that serve their growth. They commit to showing up even when they do not feel like it. This is how transformation actually happens. The ultimate goal is not to be the busiest. It is not to do the most. It is to do what matters with complete focus and complete discipline. Most people are addicted to busyness. They confuse motion with progress. They think that if they are doing a lot, then they must be productive. This is false. Stoic productivity is actually the opposite. It is about eliminating everything that does not serve your growth. It is about ruthless focus. It is about doing fewer things with more discipline. When you sit down at your laptop, you do not check email first. You do not browse. You do not multitask. You work on the one thing that actually matters with complete focus. This takes discipline. This takes saying no to distractions. This takes training your mind to stay locked on one target. The Stoic understands that your attention is your most valuable resource. Once you give it away, you cannot get it back. so they guard it fiercely. A Stoic productivity lifestyle means you have eliminated the noise. You have created a morning routine that disciplines your mind. You have trained yourself to recognize what matters. You have learned to say no. From this foundation, everything becomes easier. Your stress decreases because you are not scattered. Your effectiveness increases because you are focused. Your confidence grows because you are actually accomplishing things that matter. This is what self-development actually looks like. It is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming slightly better every single day through discipline, through ritual, through focus. It is about waking up early and owning your morning. It is about making your bed and teaching yourself discipline. It is about handling stress with a trained mind. It is about sitting down and doing the work that matters. It is about understanding that you are the sum of your daily habits, and your daily habits are completely within your control. The Stoic does not complain about their life. They redesign it through discipline. They do not wait for motivation. They create ritual. They do not hope for change. They take responsibility for their thoughts, their actions, their character. This is the Stoic productivity lifestyle. This is true self-development. This is what freedom actually looks like. Start tomorrow morning. Wake up early. Make your bed. Drink water. Move your body. Own your mind. Do this every single day for 1 month, and you will not recognize yourself. Your stress will have decreased. Your discipline will have increased. Your clarity will have sharpened. This is not theory. This is practice. This is the Stoic way. Follow for more on Stoic discipline and personal mastery.